Hello everyone, this is class programming exercise 3. The first exercise is to create a class and subclass for employee. So first I have created a class employee, and through the constructor in it I have created the members for the employees. So this following are the members for the class: name, family, salary and department. And I have initialized four variables: count1, t underscore salary, a underscore salary, to count the total employees, and also to count the total full-time employees. Then this is for to calculate total salary, and this is to calculate for average salary. So I have for every instantiation the total salary is increased by the salary and salary we have mentioned in the instantiation, and for each instantiation the count value is incremented by 1. And I have also defined a function to find the average salary, where the average salary is total salary by count. Then I have created a subclass known as full-time employees, which takes the properties and methods of the parent class employee. So as you can see that I have, just by this definition this will inherit the properties of the parent class, and I have incremented count1 to find only the total number of full-time employees in this. So then from here I have instantiated the parent class through this ABC variables, and I have called the method a.average salary here. Then I have instantiated the subclass or child class here. As you can see, as you run the program, as you can see that here it prints the total the name of the employee and the family name of the employee and the salary and the department. And you can see that this a.average salary will go to the method here and will print the average salary. As you can see, the average salary is printed here. Then the child class is executed. As you can see, this even this child class inherits the properties of this parent class, so that you can see that both the outputs of this child class and parent class are similar, and the total employees until now you can see that this is 6, whereas 3 full-time employees and 3 employees. So the number of full-time employees, you can see that 3. This is done through this incremented this count1, so that you can get the total number of families is equal to 3. Then the total salary of employees, you can see that this is the salary of total 6 members, and this is the average salary, which I have mentioned here, which I have not included in this subclass, because you can see that I have inherited this child class through subclass, so that the properties and methods in this parent class will automatically be inherited by this subclass. Then the second program is web scraping. So web scraping in the sense we can how to take a URL and read the contents of those pages through URL. So first we have to import the necessary libraries required for this web scraping. This request library, this will request or like get and post methods to retrieve data from the specific URL, and this BS4 import beautiful shop. This library allows you to read the content by line through in HTML files. First you have to mention the URL you are going to read the data from. Then you have to make a request through this library through get method. This get method will request to retrieve the data from the specified URL. Then you have to use this beautiful soap method to read the content of HTML files. So there are various methods in this beautiful soap to retrieve the data. So for first we have to retrieve the title of the page. So in HTML files, the title of the page will be in this title. So you have to use this webscrap dot title method so that you can retrieve the title of the page. Then you have to then then I have used this find all a in the sense in HTML file. Every link in the HTML file uh, will be under the a tags. So you have to use this webscript.find all method, and this tag name, this is a tag name for links. So I have included it here. Then I have created an iteration for go through each link and get the link for the each. Then I have iterated this for each link in webscript.findAllArray. This means that it will go through the each link line by line and will give me the link through href attribute. Then you can see the output here. So as you can see that this first print statement is giving me the title of the page, deep learning Wikipedia. Then the second print statement is giving me all the links, but in the same line. It gives me in the same line. Then I use the iteration to go through each link separately and give me the link for each iteration. So in that way, I can get link for the each iteration, output for each. You can see the student approaches to learning. These are the Wikipedia text. Then if you go down, I can see that through it, these are the href attributes. What is written in that, I can get the links for each iteration. You can see that there are a lot of links in this. So I got step by step. In this way I have done web scraping. And the third exercise is to use NumPy in Python. So NumPy is nothing but numerical Python. So this is used for scientific calculation. So first we have to import the NumPy libraries. So first I have imported NumPy libraries as NP. This is just as I given a name to this library to access it most in a simple way. So first I have created an array of 15 elements which are in the range 0 to 20. You can see that A is np.array. This array method will create a vector of 15 elements. Then I have this a.reshape. This will convert those arrays into matrices in the form of arrays, but two-dimensional array, three-dimensional array, by just giving the attributes to this reshape. This 3 means the rows and this 5 gives you the columns. So this A array is converted to this 3 by 5 dimensional array. Then I have to find maximum number through each row. So the b.max, this max method finds the maximum number in an array. So if you use the attribute axis, it will, based on this axis, it will find the maximum number through column or row. So if your axis is 1, it will find the maximum number in a row. If your axis is equal to 0, it will find the maximum number through columns. Then I have reshaped this c value to c value as a 3 by 1 array, so that I can compare this with this and get a result for the next operation I am going to do. The next operation is I have to replace the maximum value in a row with 0. So what I have done is I have taken np method. Where method, what it does is, the first attribute is the condition. It has to be, the condition has to be specified in the first condition. Then if the condition is true, then it will take the value of this. If the condition is false, then it will take the value of this. So for me, what I have done is, if in a B array, if it is not equal to the value in D array, then it will keep the value of B as it is. If it is equal, then it will take the value of 0. That's the requirement for me. So as you can see, that the first I have created an array of 15 elements. Then I have converted this, reshaped this array as 3 by 5 array. You can see that 1, 2, 3. This is 3 rows and 5 columns. Then through this C variable, I found the maximum value in each row. So the first row the maximum value is 8. For the second row the maximum value is 17, and for third row the maximum value is, as you can see, it is 20. Then I have reshaped this array as a 3 by 1 array. So it gives you three rows with one column. Then I compared this array with the b value. So you can see that for b which is not equal to 8, so the b value stays as it is, and the 8 is not equal to 8 is not as same as 3, so it will still be b. Then 5 and 8 are compared, it gives you the value of b as it is. It goes on, and you can see as 8 and 8 is equal, it will take the other value, that is 0. In that way, the values which are equal in array D and array B, it shows you, it makes zero, the value of that as 0, and keeps the remaining values as it is. In this way I have finished the in-class programming exercise 3, and I have learnt how to create a class and how to create an instantiation and inheritance. Through lip scraping I have learned how to read from a text, and through NumPy I will learn how to calculate, through how to create an arrays and how to manipulate those dimensional arrays.